Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Golden Gophers will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Michigan State Spartans offense takes the field. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Got his man quickly. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs. Guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could...
What a snag by the defense. Takes it the other way. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going to go for a big one. And he's got it at the 10. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the door.
On the double.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. He'll take it himself. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota! Now they'll line up.
Verse 20.
It's automatic.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
He'll do it himself. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Thomas back to pass. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now, because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon.
And he makes the catch inside the 15. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. Hand off from the shotgun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Spartans want to move quickly. They go to the ground. Tackled, but he has a first down. Offense lining up quickly. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
I think if you're the quarter... You need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
A strike downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget. Just happened, and you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
Thomas looking to fire. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. He is... Rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel as these stats will show you. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The inside handoff. Runs through the tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
Man, that's what I love about this offense. Football and get 1st downs. They throw the football and get 1st down. So much balance. That's why they're the number 2 offense in all of college football getting 1st downs. They are so hard to defend.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Now they're going to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Throws to the back. Got his man. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After misfiring, it's second down. Looking to throw it again. They're bringing heat. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Minnesota!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. Has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Wisconsin. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Physical running style. Maybe the patron saint of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, big fella. And that reminds me of Michigan State football. That's who they are, right? The physicality. They're gonna be blue collar. They're gonna roll up their sleeves, and make no mistake, every game you play against them, if you don't match the physical challenge, you will lose.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half.
First down for the offense.
They'll leave it with him. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. It's a draw. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Now facing a 3rd and long. Thomas back to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
That ball... lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball support.
Oh, it's off the side of his foot. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
At the 35, he's loose. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they take it in for 6 more points. are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Minnesota 28, Michigan State 7.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Gotta start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And it's picked off. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Minnesota! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Minnesota 35, Michigan State 7.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is good.
Of 9.
They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Quickly to the tight end. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line. Thomas looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Got it in the middle, it's Gentry. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a second down play. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
First down.
They keep attacking through the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown and get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. At the 35, he's open. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And man, what they can do on second down here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Using the quick game. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
You know, receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the point after is good. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. From inside his own 15, looking for room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like